Okay, we're on Beitzah Perek Hey, Mishnah Zayin, 7th and last Mishnah in the 5th and last chapter of Beitzah. This is the last Mishnah of Beitzah. Have you been with us all along? Kol hakavod. Keep it up. Okay, the Mishnah says, we're in the middle of talking about the halachot related to the idea of Eruvei Tchumin. Okay, this is going to be continued. The last Mishnah continues in this idea of if I have my Eruv and Yad Binyamin, my stuff can only go where I go. Mishnah says, Misha Zimein Etzlo Orchim. Let's say I invited friends to come. And what they did is, they live in Gedera. We use our classic excuse, our classic example. So therefore, they set their Eruv on the edge of the Gedera city limits and they can come to Yad Binyamin. So when they leave though, like you can't just leave empty-handed, you got to have a little pekalach, you have to have some food. Lo yolichen biyadam manod. I can't send them with manod, with packages, with food, like mishloach manod. Ela imkein zikalehem manotehem me'erev Yom Tov. Unless I was mizakeh, unless I merited them, their manot from erev Yom Tov. Basically what I did is I was makneh. I made their ownership. I made it their owners of the manot from before Yom Tov. And you have to do it. 1 second. La'achar seuda manot biyadam levitam al yedei acher. So I say before Yom Tov, I say I'm going to want to send them back with a cake. So I say to my friend, I say, here's the cake. It's a cell phone, but take the cake. Okay, and you accept on their behalf, you'll be mizaki on their behalf this cake, and now it becomes theirs. And when they come home, so what happens is, remember, they made an eruv. So now the cake becomes kiraglei them. Becomes like their feet, and then they can take the cake back from Yad Binyamin back to Gedera. Mishnah says, we're going to conclude the new halacha. Ein mashkim v'shochatin metamid bariyot. Remember, we said you could slaughter animals because you want to eat on Chag. You can't slaughter the midbariyot, the desert animals. Ava mashkim v'shochatin et bayatot. But you can lashkot. I'm sorry, I skipped the word. In mashkin, you can't water and slaughter the midbariyot. Why would they water them? The Kahati explains that they would water them because when they drank, it made the skinning process easier. It somehow loosened the skin. But you can't be mashkin and shochet the shochatin et bayatot. But you can slaughter, water and slaughter the bayatot from the word bayit, the homey ones. Elohen bayatot were the house ones. Halanot ba'ir, the animals that are land that sleep in the city or near the city, close to the city. So therefore, they're considered mukhan. They are ready. You can therefore shech them. Midbariyot. But if the ones who are desert animals, halanot ba'afar, the ones that sleep ba'afar in the dirt, in the outskirts, and they're not even in the city. So therefore, they're muktzah, because you can't really assume they're going to be available for Yom Tov, and therefore, you can't slaughter them on Yom Tov. As I said, Yashar Koach to anybody with us, as we always do, we'll dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. And I don't mention this every time, but if you have comments or questions, or just want to drop me a note, arspolter@gmail.com. Have a great day.